Drink this, drink this, drink this, pour this in your cup. You sippin' like we go hard, we gon' pour you up. Drink this, drink this, drink this, pour this in your cup. You sippin' like we go hard, we gon' pour you up.
B.Santana putting on for the go. Classic episodes, they should call us bandana. Never going out of style, never going on sale. Swaggin' on you hype beasts in pajamas. Radio killers, you stream red carpet on camera. But we still hold it down for the homies on the come up. Put the guns down, y'all lift the love up. A lot of hosts only show love when you hot. We the coldest peep game from the warm up. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sorry, you ain't got it like us. Been a boy since day one, ain't gotta do too much. Vibes speak for theyself, ain't gotta pro too much. On your chillest day, still ain't cool as us. The streets stay buzzing and celebrities bugging. Tuesdays at 7, getting tuned with
What up, everybody? It's your boy Dim and B.Santana, and welcome to Drink This Radio Show.
Yes, sir.
Yep, we got us a little studio audience in here today. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's real clap.
Better than last week.
Shout out to Jamila for not participating last week.
Oh, snaps. So we got a nice jam-packed show for y'all today.
Yes.
But first I just want to give props to them individually. We got Jamila, Mr. Pierre over there, Miss Ashley, and Miss Keontae.
What up, y'all?
How you doing?
Yeah, so today we're going to get into Bruce Jenner's tell-all interview with Diane Sawyer, which is coming up at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Smith is now wearing dresses.
Shopping at Rainbow Girl.
Oh, not Rainbow. And Mariah Carey fires her entire publicist team.
It took long enough. And our featured musical artist today is going to be Tory Lanez.
Tory.
Tory Lanez. Plus, we have the latest headlines, including the man murdered by an officer in South Carolina and an update on Jay-Z's music service Tidal.
Yes, all that and more.
Now get ready to drink this. All right, so first on... I thought you was...
Oh, no, I'm good.
First on our list is Mr. or Mrs. Bruce Jenner.
Well, before we do that, how was your week?
Oh, yeah. My week was good. I went to Home Run Inn Friday.
Pizza?
Yes. You know, I don't do the damn... The
I don't like Home Run Inn pizza.
Why? You need to go to the restaurant.
I did.
Which one you go to?
The one in the, somewhere. On the hood. On the hood.
In the hood.
In the hood.
The one I go to is on 31st and like Cosner, and they're just really. And there's a few of them that they pizza tastes like the store-bought pizza, and I don't like the store-bought pizza, but the pizza was really good. What'd you say?
Beverly?
That was Jamila, you guys.
She's still soft-spoken after 3 weeks.
She said Beverly's is there's a Home Run in Beverly's. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe I have to try that.
Yeah.
Give them a little taste.
Not for me.
Ooh.
I'm a Giordano's type of person.
Baby bye.
Deep dish.
I don't like deep dish pizza.
Really?
No, that's and I hate the fact that a lot of like people that's from out of town said that's what Chicago is known for, their pizza pies or pizza cake.
They are.
Not to me, shit. I don't like it.
Not
at all. But other than that, I didn't really do much all week. Oh, I've been playing my Mortal Kombat game on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah, they released the app, the game app the other day. So
it's a game app?
Yeah, and you play the full game. Not the full game, but you play a version of Mortal Kombat X. So are you getting Mortal Kombat when it comes out Tuesday? Yes, that's Keontae. She's gonna get the Mortal Kombat game.
Right.
It's like yes.
You gotta talk.
But other than that, nah, that's all I've been up to this past week. How about you?
Well, I spent time with my family, so that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my niece and my nephew. And what else did I do? Happy birthday to Keontae. Woo! So I spent the weekend with her as well. What else did I do? Oh, the trailer for Orange is the New Black came out, so I'm excited for that. That comes out June 12th on Netflix, so I'm excited. And what else? Oh, what else? Oh, who? Did you? Have you ever seen the TV show Fresh Off the Boat?
Fresh Off the what?
Boat.
No.
Okay, you gotta watch it. It's really good. It's about like this Asian family who's like.
I've heard about the American Asian family. Like they talk,
right.
Yeah, I've heard about
and they moved to like Florida.
Yeah.
It reminds you just like Everybody Hates Chris, except they're Asian. Like, it's the same thing. Like, the dude narrates the story and everything. But it's really funny. And what did they say that the lady who like plays the mom on the show is supposedly like rumored to play Mulan, and like they're gonna like do Mulan like a live version film.
Really?
Because you know how they've been doing Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast and stuff.
Right.
So Mulan is supposed to be next, and they said that she might be Mulan. But I feel like she's a little bit too old to be Mulan.
Ooh.
But you know, makeup can always fix that. But that's pretty much what I did for my week.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
So now, y'all, we're gonna push into the hot topics.
Yes.
And now we're gonna talk about Mr. or Mrs. Bruce Jenner.
Not Mr. or Mrs.
Mr. or Mrs. Whichever one he prefers. She prefers. They
Yes.
prefer.
Well, I don't know yet. I guess we have to watch and see. So, this TV special comes out next Friday, the 24th, at 8 o'clock. And it's supposed to be like detailing his transformation from a man to a woman. And I really want to know like what he's going to say. Like, if it's been on his mind recently or like forever, like for a long time.
I blame Chris. He's been around the Kardashians so long. He just wanted to be one of them. Yeah, that's all he's doing, mimicking the girls.
You so petty.
Cause he is.
Why?
Now I just hate, like you saw how they did the preview when they just showed like his backside, like his hair, whatever they didn't show his face. I want to see what he looks like.
Well, I know that they said he got his lips done.
He got the Adam apple.
Like him and Kylie went together and they got their lips done. And then, no, I'm just saying they didn't do that.
They probably did.
But they probably did though. But yeah, he got his lips done. He removed his Adam's apple. And what else did he do? I know he got hair implants.
Do you think the family's going to accept it?
Yeah. I mean, they're always going to love him. I mean, that's their father.
Do y'all think the family's going to accept it?
Supposedly.
You don't believe it?
Some of them supposed to be on the little interview.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, we got inside information from Jamila.
Yeah. I don't believe it.
You don't believe that he's transforming? What do you think is going
It's
on?
all for TV.
I just think that he is just being Bruce Jenner.
Really?
I don't think he's.
I mean, I feel like he was like, you know how like back in the day, like when he was coming up being a star athlete and they like want you to be straight and you know, you couldn't really be gay back in the day. So I feel like he now can be himself.
So now you're going to be an old woman?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Now his kids are grown, so he like, okay, I did my part. I can be gay. I can be me.
He wants to be somebody's grandma.
Maybe gay, but not a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just going
No, he's going to be a lesbian because he's women. Wait, what is that going to make him?
What do you mean? He's gonna be transgender woman.
But is he still going to be dating women?
No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna date men.
No,
I can't see a straight man saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get me some tits and a face and lose my Adam's apple and date a woman."
And right after him and Chris broke up, he was supposed to be dating her friend during this transition.
That's what they said.
So he's gonna be a lesbian.
Well, maybe he might be a
You can
lesbian.
be attracted to whoever it is, but
Yeah,
you can
that's
still
true.
be a transgender, whatever it is you just chose.
You're right.
So I guess you could say you would be attracted to it, but
I just still feel like you're gay.
I
do.
I like men. I just like my face beat.
Oh,
Beat to the back road.
not the back road. The back road. Yeah. I mean, I wish him well. You know, I gotta respect him for like doing his life. You know.
I mean, he how old is he? 70? 60? He lived his life. He might as well do something different.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, moving on to somebody else who's doing something different. Jaden Smith has been rocking dresses.
Jaden Smith is gay. Jaden and Willow both are. Willow is a little lesbian.
She's not no
Willow
lesbian.
is a lesbian.
They're just
No.
hippies.
No.
Yeah, they're hippie.
They ain't no hippies.
Okay, look. Now, Jaden, I'll give you the question mark. But Willow, I don't think she's.
You don't think Willow gay?
No.
That short haircut ain't tell you nothing.
What does that mean?
She's a stud.
She's edgy.
She's not no stud.
Yes,
She's
she
so
is.
There's a lot
cute.
of straight women that have short hair.
Right.
Yeah,
Get 'em.
plenty.
Get 'em.
Plenty of straight women, but Willow isn't a straight woman. She's a lesbian.
She's still
little
a
girl.
young girl. She's what,
She's finding
14,
herself.
15?
But
Right.
She's
growing up.
She's gay. Now, when she comes out the closet,
She's not
she's
gonna
gonna
come
come.
out the
She's
closet.
not, but we're gonna make her come out the closet.
She's not gonna be gay.
Yeah, she is.
I don't think she's gay. Jaden gives me question marks, but Willow, I ain't gonna let you do that to her.
But back to Jaden. I'll get back on Willow later. So he's shopping at Rainbow. Did y'all see the picture of his dress?
Have y'all seen the picture?
No.
Okay, here it is.
He got it on deck. You saw it?
I thought they were shorts.
That's what it looks like.
It
like
looks
shorts
like
underneath.
shorts, but it's like a ruffled dress.
That's what he wants you to think.
Yeah.
But I like Jaden and Willow. I think they're pretty cool kids.
Not a kill. Yeah.
That's what it was?
No, we was just talking about a kill. No, I mean, I don't. You know how some dudes wear girl clothes? Like some guys
What's
wear
his
like
name?
girl jeans or
A$AP Rocky, Young
Yeah.
Thug, Kid Cudi.
Evan Ross wears Ashley Simpson's clothes.
He's question mark
Evan
too.
Ross. Oh, now you're a question mark.
Yes. How married you
But
is.
but you know what I'm saying? Like certain things, like you've seen guys like wear girls jeans or girls tops, and they can like kind of make it something. But just a full on dress, he had a full on dress, sneakers, and nothing else. Like,
Full on dress.
And I was just like,
Do you see how he be acting towards like I watched the roast of Justin Bieber, and like I think when Kevin Hart or somebody got on stage, she was just like like a high school cheerleader, like just I'm infatuated type of thing. He did that with her, did it with Drake when he was.
oh yeah, I
performing.
remember.
Remember the Drake one?
Yeah.
Like he was just sitting in the crowd, just like hearts going in his face.
He's an off Drake.
He was because he's gay,
Oh,
just like
not
Willow.
You so hardcore. Kids alone, because Jaden.
They're not no damn kids. Those
Jaden's
grown ass.
15.
They grown. Shit. Let Will and Jaden
No,
tell
he's not
it.
15. He's 16.
He grown.
So he's 16. He's gonna be 17 in July.
Grown.
But I mean, he's still finding himself. Oh, not calling with the 18. Tiger.
Ooh.
I'm from Jim.
Yes. I don't know. So what do you think? What do you think? Like Will and Jada might say?
That the same thing y'all saying. They or the same thing they've been saying. They let their kids do them or be them and be who they are and be who they want to be and blah blah blah.
I think that's a perfect way of parenting.
I don't think so.
Why
I mean,
not?
I won't say it's perfect. I think it's okay to let your child express themselves.
Yeah.
But
Because you
still
haven't
should
heard
have-
of them. You haven't seen Willow going to get no plastic surgery on her face, get no lip injections like.
Well, she's
Kylie
only
Jenner.
14. Or how old is she? 12, 13, 14?
She's like 14.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like you don't see them out here doing crazy.
but at the same time,
because look at Kendall and Kylie, they drinking before they 21, lip surgery.
but then you have Willow, who's in the bed with naked men.
She was not in the bed with no naked
His
man.
shirt was off. He was halfway naked. And then you have
He had the shirt off. Okay, kids go to the
but
beach and they take their shirt off.
She was 11 or 12 at the time.
They was all.
I
it was
think
innocent.
They're just as privileged as the Kardashians, just in a different way. Have just as much freedom, just in a different way.
They're not wild.
But they black. They ain't finna go out and go be drinking with
'Cause they're
no
not crazy.
21-year-olds and grown rappers. Will ain't gonna have that or Jada. Jada ain't gonna play that shit. They can get that shit past Chris, but not Jada. Huh?
We don't know what Jaden doing because he hangs with that Jenna girl. So
Oh yeah.
But not when they be like
Yeah.
doing that other stuff.
Because he probably be.
no, they are best of friends. Mm-hmm. Allegedly dating.
Look, Kylie is with Tiger right now in Coachella, so she ain't checking for that.
No, is he friends with Kylie? I thought he was friends with Kendall.
Nah, it's probably Kendall too grown for him. It's probably Kylie, the ugly one.
Oh, not the ugly one. Child.
That shit ain't that ugly.
I feel like Kendall doesn't like that.
Yeah, I don't think I think she's gonna be with like a nice white guy, like Chris Humphries.
Finally, because they taking all the brothers.
Oh,
I saw them on Easter. Every one of them had a black man by their side.
even Chris.
Even right. From mama on down. It's like the mama to the youngest got a black man by their side.
That's so
Kanye.
funny.
What's the Tiger? The 20-however old Chris, her boyfriend is. But whatever. They just taking all the men from us. So we can't get them.
Oh, so stupid.
But anywho, we are going to go into our first song of the day. This song is called R.I.D.E, or is it R.I.D.E?
Right.
R.I.D.E, baby, by Tory Lanez, and it's from his mixtape Chixtape? Mm-hmm. Chixtape 2. And he's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Why you saying it like
Because that was too many countries or continents in one damn.
Okay, Raven. Anyway, we'll be right back with that.
I just wanna teach you how to ride.
screwed. Ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight, you should ride. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but tonight, you should ride. And we gon' make this shit right. Loving your vibing all night, fussing and fighting. Oh no, baby, sexier than sexy. Hope you riding. Look sexy when you walk, but get inside it. Cause if I can't be a better man, loving you, girl, then I'm through, girl. Cause if love can't bring us closer, then I'm screwed, girl, I'll be screwed. Ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight, you should ride. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but tonight, you should ride. And we gon' make this shit right.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the show. That
Yes.
was Tory Lanez
With R.I.D.E.
with R.I.D.E. R-I.D.E.
Little sample from Genuine.
You guys can check that out in the description box below.
Speaking of music, as you know, Jay-Z has been making all the headlines with Tidal. And ain't nobody liking it. Let's talk about the update.
Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, Jay-Z paid $56 million for his share of Tidal. And now the company is valued at over $250 million.
Now, that doesn't mean they made that money. It just
Right.
means that that's
It's
the
worth-
value.
exactly.
It's worth that.
So, as far as subscribers go, there was about 35,000 subscribers before Jay-Z, took part in Tidal. Now there's over 100,000 members for Tidal.
Which to me, I don't think that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
It's not.
That is
Look at
first week, darling.
no,
Yeah.
but look at the scale of everything. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West, J. Cole, Madonna, Daft Punk, Rihanna, and everybody else they signed on. Out of all these megastars, they only got 60,000 people to sign up. I think that's bad. Like, I feel like their numbers should have been way higher with all these mega artists together.
Well,
Because
you
when you
said
think
it-
about their fans, and if Beyonce can sell 500,000, in a week, why she can't get 500,000 subscribers? If Rihanna can, sell this amount in a week, where's her numbers at? J. Cole, same thing. Like, all these people are people who sell pretty well in the first week. So it's like, where was your fans at? And you only got 60,000 people out of all these artists.
Now, you said it yourself last week. Ain't nobody finna pay no $20 for no subscription.
Yeah, they
service.
not. But I'm just saying, but people would just be Beyonce this.
But
Jay-Z
you're not paying
that.
for Beyonce. You're paying for a music service. Now, if this was a Beyonce streaming service, honey, if this was a Beyonce Tidal Beyonce, Tidal Wave Beyonce.
But no, this is what I mean. Fake fans. Remember last week I said fake people who changed their profile pictures and was like, title this, title that, title for all, and your ass ain't signed up.
I know I ain't signing up.
No, I didn't. I love Jay-Z.
Right, but you know what I'm saying. But it's people. Some of y'all listening to the show. I ain't gonna say your name because I ain't that petty, but I'm petty. But people that change their profile pictures and they like title this, title that, OMG, blah blah blah. But you didn't even sign up for it. You didn't even pay for it. So my thing is don't false flag, because you making it seem like it's something more than what it is. Like, just say, hey, it's too much for me. I'm sticking to Spotify and Pandora or whatever. But don't try and false flag like you going for Tidal and you're not. I just don't get it. It's not that serious.
So that's been making big news, major headlines. And you have companies like Sprint, who is part owner of Tidal, and they're going to bundle the service with new activations of the phones.
I don't want it on my phone, Sprint. I have Sprint, and I don't want it on my phone because I was reading this article where this dude, he's a writer and he downloaded it to try it out and everything. And when he showed the pictures of like the interface of everything, it's so ugly. It's so basic. And I'm like, this is the most that y'all came up with, and this is supposed to be like.
Well, you have to remember that.
I know it's new, but
No,
my
it's not
thing is,
new.
it looks. Well, it's not new, but it's newer to people now. But the thing is, it looks so basic. Like it doesn't even look like something you want to even touch on your phone.
I thought it looks cool because I downloaded the app. Like it's a standard app
It's
interface.
too basic.
Now,
What was it supposed to look like? Because Pandora don't look like anything.
Well, Pandora old as hell. Don't nobody really. Use
this is
Pandora.
old.
Oh.
This is a new.
But he
Like,
revamped. Well, my thing is he's
no, he just-
revamping it.
He in the process, but he just
Right,
now he
he's
just
in the
attached
process
his
of
name
revamping
to
He
it.
just attached his name.
So like,
Yeah, but I
the-
feel like he should have switched it. And when you launch, I feel like when you launch something, you can't launch it half-assed. Like if you trying to buy it, okay, buy it, and then work on the interface, work on the programs. You need more music in your library because a lot of people are saying there's not enough music in there. So what's the point of me paying you $20? And I just feel like they should have worked harder at it, and it would have been better received.
Well,
but everybody gonna tear it down because it hasn't been worked out right.
Well, remember it's an older app,
Right.
and it hasn't had the lift. Yeah, I'm sure an update is coming for it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna come, but it's too late. You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
late.
I'm not
It's not
interested.
late.
I'm not interested no more because I'm still not finna pay
Brandon,
$20.
from a month or two now, I don't want you to be team.
No, I'm never gonna be
Oh, no,
behind
no.
this.
He'll be Team Tidal when Sierra jumps on board.
No, she's never gonna jump
She
on
never
board.
will. She's not
When Sierra
powerful.
comes
She's
on,
not gonna do that anyway.
You're right, yeah. But right now, he's just like.
I'm not gonna sign it. I don't care who's on it.
But
I'm not gonna do that.
I think the thing
It's a waste of money.
the thing I like about I see where they're going with the movie. The thing I like about it is the content that's released on it. So like it's here first, but eventually it's on the other platform. So Erykah Badu's movie, her Western movie, Rihanna released a song the other day, and it was only on Tidal.
Yeah, but
then
see-
it gets out to the other outlets.
But it's nothing that I like. Erykah Badu movie, I don't care.
Yeah,
Rihanna
right.
song, I don't care.
You're right, exactly.
So it's just like I need it to be like
Sierra.
No, it don't have to be
Yes, it
Sierra.
does.
I'm just saying
Yes,
if
it does.
no,
Yes, it does.
like how
If
Beyonce.
If Sierra come and say, "Oh yeah, I'm releasing my new,"
I'm not gonna buy Tidal. I'm gonna wait till that shit come on YouTube. Like that's my thing. I don't care who it is. It's not. My thing is if it was better price. Like my thing is you can't come with a new product, say it's gonna be better, and you can hear it better, the sound better, and everything's just supposed to be better, and you want me to pay more money. But first of all, you don't have the same amount catalog of music or more. Like it's no difference in the service, and you want me to pay more. Like just because you want more money in your pocket, because what it really is, they cut out the middleman, and you just giving the the money that you pay directly to them, rather than it going to the label, and then the label have to split it up all the way down until it finally reaches the artist. That's why they're pulling all this stuff from Spotify, because they want the money to come directly to their pockets.
And it's slowly but surely happening.
Slowly,
It's happening.
but like he pulled his Reasonable Doubt album, okay, but all your other albums still on Spotify
For now.
For now,
But
it's like
it's a process.
But it's still cheaper because the dude who wrote the article, it's still cheaper to just buy the real damn album than to pay $20 a month for the title. Like that's what I mean. It don't make sense. But I know that they said now that they're gonna try and change the price. Yeah, I bet you are, because you see how stupid it is. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they should have really sat down and thought about it, and then it would have been better received. But it's too late now.
But it's just not received well in your eyes. But these numbers, it's working.
So anyway, moving on. Speaking of Miss Beyonce, she reunited with poor Michelle and Kelly Rowland. I didn't want to call her that, but it came to my mind. But they reunited at the Stellar Awards, performing "Say Yes" and "Amen." Yep.
And since then, there's been 1,000,001 rumors and reports about Destiny's Child 15-year anniversary reunion.
You know that's not happening.
It came out. I think it's happening because it's like when you think about it, what's next left for Beyonce to do?
Nothing.
Exactly. Reunite with Destiny's Child.
No.
And
this is what Beyonce is gonna do. Beyonce is gonna release another album, maybe end of this year, next year, and she's gonna keep touring. Beyonce is not doing another Destiny's Child anything.
Yeah.
Kelly is not in the shape to do it because she looked like they just rolled her right out of the hospital and they just threw her on stage. Like, she looked cute, but she just looked tired. She was just standing there and she wasn't the same Kelly that I'm used to seeing perform. You know, and and Michelle and Beyonce was giving it, and then Kelly on the side like, say yes. Like, it just, it wasn't the same. You know, it just wasn't the same. I just feel like if they are gonna come back, it's gonna be into Kelly gets back. Yeah, she just had the baby, so I'm cutting her slack. But I'm just saying it's gonna be a while. She's not gonna do it now because she's still thick. Her thighs was thick.
Let me just inform you real quick what Beyonce told me yesterday over the phone when I called her.
She said, "Why you ain't download Tidal for $20?"
Destiny's Child. That Destiny's Child reunion is definitely gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna happen for a few different reasons, and the stars are all aligned. All three of their albums Beyonce's album came out in 2013. Kelly's album came out in 2013. Michelle's album came out, I think, in 2014. Everything's done, over and done with. Beyonce re-released hers. Carey re-released hers. Michelle, she won't do no re-release because it's a gospel album. And it's like, the fans are ready for this reunion. Yes, they are. The fans are ready for the reunion.
They are.
The fans are ready for the reunion, and it's just what's written next in the stars. So I do remember, last year they were talking about Beyonce's releasing her collaboration album with Jay-Z or whatever. But from my standpoint, all these reunions and everything, it's like it's gearing up to this Destiny's Child reunion. I don't think there's going to be an album or anything, but I think that there's going to be a Destiny's Child reunion tour that's going to make millions and bazillions and gazillions. I do.
Because this is the thing. This was Beyonce's final thing for y'all for Destiny's Child at the Super Bowl. She said, this is it.
No.
She said, they're going to perform a few of my songs with me, and we're going to give y'all a little Destiny's Child mini reunion, and that's it. Like, that was the height of everything. She's like, okay, I'm not doing anything anymore. And, like, that's it. Destiny's Child is done.
Well, let me tell you why they're not done. Because they still have one more album left to fulfill with their contract. That's why they're not done. So
they can do another they did last year.
And that's going to be this reunion. That's going to be this anniversary thing.
I don't see them touring.
It is.
I don't see it happening. I see Beyonce still doing Beyonce. Kelly still going to be opening for Chris Brown. And Michelle, she does that every year. And I'm like, Kelly, you can be on your own. Like, you're Kelly Rowland. Like, she's still opening for Chris Brown. And I'm like, I don't understand how every album you still opening act for Chris Brown and you Kelly Rowland. Like, you a big music star. And you still opening for Chris Brown.
That's what you got to do. You got to start somewhere.
I feel like she can do her own House of Blues. Like, Danny DeCane can go around and do House of Blues concerts. Kelly Rowland can definitely do House of Blues concerts. So I feel like she should start doing her own thing. If K. Michelle is touring. So if K. Michelle can do this, Kelly Rowland can do this. I don't know. I just feel like I don't see Destiny's Child doing the tour, though. They'll do a few performances like they've been doing. But I don't think they're going to be doing no full-fledged tour.
I see another world
tour.
The
destiny has been fulfilled.
It has not. And that was the name of their last tour.
Exactly. It was fulfilled. That was it.
No, it wasn't.
Beyonce is not checking for them like that.
And then the other thing, a part of that story is that, the reports were saying that they were looking to do this without having the name Destiny's Child because, that's all Matthew, and they don't want to have anything to do with him.
Now, they not going to be called anything else because no one will let them be called anything else because they still to this day when Kelly and Michelle do interviews, they always mention Destiny's Child. Beyonce, they never do that. Why? Because they always going to be known as Destiny's Child.
We'll see.
You can't be called...
I don't think they'll be calling another group name,
else.
but I think if that was the case, they would probably be like, we know who Beyonce, Michelle, and Kelly are.
But if they do a Destiny's Child tour, this is what they need to do. You need to get the original girls. They can do a set. Then you can do the DC3, and everybody can do their little solo material in between, like DC3. Yeah, and just finish it out. That's the hoorah. Everybody want to see, especially now that LaToya is cool with Michelle now. And I think she's back talking to Kelly. Everybody wants them to reunite the old Destiny's Child.
Which is why I think a tour is going to happen.
That's what people want to see.
And that's where the money is going to be in play. Like
you shouldn't have said that because
somebody gonna steal it, and I want my motherfucking credit.
That's to me, that's the idea behind the Destiny's Child reunions. We're not just Michelle, Beyonce, and Kelly. That's everybody.
Because Beyonce thinking, I'm doing DC3.
No. Right. Beyonce already stated. Beyonce Beyonce,
because we seen the YouTube videos.
We
seen the YouTube videos of her shadiness. She said
that was when she was.
She said, you better not mention Nene.
She was
not say nothing.
Young in the flesh. She was young,
and evil.
And
she still is today.
No, she's not.
She's politically correct because
No.
she is Beyonce now.
Right.
No.
She's a megastar. She has to be politically correct. She said, "Yeah, I want to thank everybody in Destiny's Child." Okay, and she could, in her head, she could be like Kelly Michelle,
But she didn't.
because she didn't say no name.
Because
though.
Beyonce
is politically
is-
correct
she's
because
not-
she is the face of black artists.
She know what not to say.
Exactly.
Back in the day, she probably like, fuck no.
Exactly.
I
Because
highly
if she
doubt
really
it.
cared, about the girls of past Destiny's Child. Now, Farrah, I understand. She definitely don't want to look at her face. But as far as LaToya and Latavia are concerned, she know what they did was wrong. So my thing is, she can at least reach out and be like, okay, we was wrong, and you know what? Let's do something.
How do
She
you
did
know?
nothing.
How do you know that? We don't know what goes behind.
We
behind
do know
closed doors.
because
we don't.
every time they do interviews, they ask them about Beyonce.
And what did
LaToya
Latavia-
said, I ain't seen or heard from Beyonce since I came out or whatever. And when she wished me well, I bet she did wish you well because why she was Beyonce? That's what she has to do. But she ain't called her since.
What did Latavia say about her last Beyonce encounter?
She has not seen Beyonce.
That's a lie. Latavia said that she ran into Beyonce during the
She
one day
ran
in a concert.
And you think Beyonce grabbed her phone number? You think Beyonce called her, text her, tweet her?
Why does she have to? She doesn't owe anybody anything.
She know what she did.
She didn't do anything. Matthew is the reason.
No,
behind
and
it.
Beyonce knew
Matthew,
what's going on.
No.
Beyonce was riding around
No.
in drop top cars, and LaToya and
And she
Latavia
was.
like, "Where is my check?
And she
Where
was.
is my check?
But who is
We
that?
need a new manager."
But
Beyonce
exactly.
like, "You need a new manager? No, bitch. I sing lead, and y'all ain't getting nothing. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna tell you out the group. I'm just gonna find 2 bitches in auditions, film a video, and you gonna watch it on BET, and then you gonna be like, oh wait, I'm not in the group. My song on TV, and I'm not in the group. Beyonce, you knew what you was doing.
Correction.
They were
Correction,
all 19.
correction,
We all know what we was
correction.
doing at that age.
Correction.
If Beyonce was 10, okay.
Correction.
She 20.
Because this was Matthew's doing.
Beyonce
And-
was there.
No,
Beyonce,
no.
Exactly.
Oh, see, I'm
Beyonce
getting mad.
was there. Beyonce
Beyonce
was there.
auditioned them.
And-
she knew exactly.
Exactly.
I feel the same way. She knew exactly what.
Beyonce
her daddy
auditioned
was
them girls.
doing, exactly what her daddy was doing.
Exactly.
She was at the audition, so she knew exactly what was going
But-
on.
And she
did.
filmed the whole
And she-
video.
thank you.
She
She
filmed
did.
2 videos.
She did.
Jumping the
She
stage to
did.
say my name.
She did. But my thing is,
See, that's what
no. My thing is, you can't blame her. She doesn't have control over the group.
Yes, she does.
If she would have said,
They could say, "Oh, we're not singing nothing else.
okay,
We want a new manager."
but why would you do?
Easily
Why would
did
you do that? Why would she do that to sacrifice her fame
No,
and fortune?
it's not about that.
It is.
She could have said, she
You
said,
are a group.
they've been knowing each other since they were 9 years
They were
old.
We are a group.
And she
We're
knew
supposed to
Latavia
be- it's
since
about
before that. She
loyalty.
knew Latavia first.
It's about loyalty.
And she could have been like, you know what, Dad? They want a new manager. I don't know. I don't want a new manager, but they're my friends. We've been doing this since we was 8, 9 years old.
We have
I
to
think
work
that we
something
should
out.
work something out. I don't want to replace my friends in the group. What she saying? She said, oh, I can get more money because these new bitches gonna want to check regardless. Lower they check amounts, bring them on. Farrah was like, no, I'm not these other chicks. I'm standing up to you. And then Beyonce was like, oh, she out the group. And then you left Michelle because Michelle like, hey, I'm out Chicago. Well, Rockford. She like, I'm out of Rockford now. And I'm on. And that's what she did. She went along with the ride. I'm not knocking her. But I'm just saying, Beyonce knew exactly what she was doing. They was all 20 years old at that time. You know what you're doing. And we is going to move on to another diva.
Who?
Mariah Carey.
This is far from a diva.
Come back.
Yeah, she needs to go somewhere and have a residency. And
She is.
Oh, okay, that's good. She needs to stick to it.
So-
leave the albums alone. Leave the new albums to Beyonce.
And
Bye.
Aretha Franklin can still release albums. Patti LaBelle, all these legends. So can Mariah.
Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, they have fans.
So does Mariah Carey.
8,000 fans ain't gonna do anything.
What do you mean 8,000
That's how much
fans?
that damn last album sold in the first week.
No, that's okay. Poor promotion doesn't mean that people
No.
buy that fans.
If you're a fan, you're gonna go buy
Did you go
it.
buy a Beyonce ticket ever in your life? No, you have not.
I bought a Beyonce album. I'm not gonna buy no Beyonce
But you
ticket.
ain't
If I
bought
can't
no
afford
ticket.
a ticket, I'm not gonna buy a ticket.
You know she going on tour.
If I
Save
can't
them
afford
for
a ticket, I'm not gonna buy a ticket. First of all, I need a roof over my head, car to drive to work. If I can't afford it, I'm not gonna buy it. So that
I
doesn't
understand
mean that I'm not less of a
Okay,
fan.
well maybe a lot of Mariah Carey fans they didn't have money to go buy the album.
Well, she didn't even have a tour here. Couldn't afford to have a tour. Bitch had to go overseas to have a tour.
Nothing wrong with going overseas.
You can pay more overseas.
Exactly, and she went to Asia.
Well,
When the last time Beyonce sold out Asia? When the last time Beyonce sold out China, though?
when did Mariah Carey sell out China?
Yes, she
did. She
did.
sell out Asia? Did she sell out Singapore? I don't
She
think she
did.
did. She can't even hold a note on stage
Look,
to
she
sell out anything.
she may have been struggling
Oh,
on the
she
stage,
can't.
but guess what, baby? Those seats were filled.
Every seat and Beyonce concert was filled. We
she
already
couldn't
know.
even sell her on the run tour.
She sold that 100 million.
Finally,
100
after they
million.
leaked the video, the
100
elevator,
million.
Then everybody's like, "Oh, let's go to the tour."
That happened. That happened before the tour. That happened in May. Tour started in June. Get it right. Get your
No,
facts.
but the tickets were already on sale and no one was buying. And
Nah.
Wendy Williams was like, "Beyonce, what's going on? Because you and Jay-Z can't sell your tickets." And then the elevator came out, and then all of a sudden, tickets are sold. Why? Because people like controversy. And Mariah Carey, she ain't had nothing going on
She's
until
got a
recently
divorce.
with her divorce. And so
And
people
still
are
can't
looking
sell no
at her now.
tickets.
But people are looking
Can't
at
sell
her
the
now.
ticket. Can't hold a note
Anyway.
on stage.
A sellout overseas is awesome.
It's not awesome
great.
when you
Yes, it is.
compare the dollar amount to a six.
It's
Compare the
nothing
U.S.
about
Yes, it
dollar.
is.
No,
You compare
it's
a
not
Singapore
about
dollar to a U.S.
Everybody
dollar.
knows. That's why if you travel overseas to do tour, everybody knows you get.
You
paid
can
more.
okay, you can
That's
pay,
why
but
they go
you're
overseas. That's why they go overseas.
she's in the U.S. She's not she's not from Japan. She's not from
But she
China.
still has fans
But what is
over
she
there.
doing here? Is my question. What is she selling out stadiums in the U.S.? No, because she cannot and
Okay,
never will.
But guess what? She did before.
But no, she didn't. She never did no stadium
Yes,
tour
she
in the
did.
U.S.
Her age.
In the U.S.
But see, you
What she did
right.
at her age to be
That's fine. I'm not
She
saying that.
surpassed Beyonce.
I'm not saying that. Okay, so when Beyonce gets 40, then I will compare her to what Mariah Carey is doing.
No, but
now.
you're trying to compare
I'm not
40-something-year-old Mariah to 20, no, not 20, but 30-something-year-old Beyonce, and it's like, Beyonce is in her prime right now. Beyonce right now is untouchable because she's in her prime. Mariah Carey was in her prime back
I'm not
in
denying
2001.
Mariah Carey's prime. I'm not denying her.
But that's what
her
y'all keep
accolades. Who is y'all? I don't speak
People
for the
that be
Beehive.
bashing her and be comparing
No,
her to Beyonce,
no.
and it's
I'm
like,
telling her what she's doing now.
She don't
You just
have
said-
to,
you just
she
said
don't
Patti
have
La-
to-
you just said
she
Patti
don't have
LaBelle.
to break those records anymore because she's
I'm
broken
not saying
them.
who said she needs to break a record.
You saying she need a comeback? She need to do
she's.
this.
I said she
don't
needs to
have
stop
come
trying
back.
to make. I didn't say she needs to come back.
might not even
She needs
need
to
to
stop.
come back.
She
She love music. She loves music.
If you love music and love music, you're gonna keep the same team and not worry about having a number one hit.
Same team. Because
If-
some
if-
people are thieves.
Thank you.
Some people
True,
don't have the
right.
best interest. Some people get lazy and complacent. You can't keep the same team, which I think is what happens to a lot of artists with these teams that don't switch it
So
up.
how many times has she switched in her teams within the last 5 years?
So they said that this is her 5th time switching her
That's
switching her management.
That's her team.
Since 2013. So that's over the past 2 years.
And she switched 5 times. For what? What is her reason switching?
4 times technically.
What is her reason to switch?
Because people not getting it right.
Getting what right? What is she trying to get a number one? Is she trying to?
No.
Is she, what is
It's
she
not
doing?
about like how you said nobody bought the album the first week like they should have because she probably didn't have proper promotion management. And guess what she said? You know what? I need to get rid of you. I'm gonna go over here and let's see what you can do. You don't know what nobody's gonna do until it's time for it to release. You can't be in your mind and be like, okay, how much you think you gonna guarantee me? And they be like 500,000 first week. You can't go off the day word. You gotta wait till it comes out, and then when it come out and it flop, then you like, okay, I gotta fire you and I gotta go to somebody else. It's not.
But my thing is, if it's not about money and her making a comeback and being,
It's not about
why
money.
is she? Well, okay,
She
why is she
loves
worried about?
music.
Why are we worried about flopping? She should be worried about.
No, she didn't care.
Either way it go, you still when making your
That's what
music, you
people
still
do these
gotta have
days.
The right team. You need that from people that's gonna be behind
Exactly.
you and do.
She's still on the label. She
And
still
it-
has to meet. She still has to meet requirements to stay on the label.
And it takes 5 management switches to make this happen.
We all
Yes.
know she a diva. She wants to be right. So, I
Exactly.
mean, that's
She
what you do.
It's never
Mariah
gonna be
Carey.
right.
She sold so many
It's
records.
not gonna be right.
She's done so much stuff. She needs a team that's gonna represent that. You can't give her no boo-boo team. And she like, hold on. I've sold so many records. I've written every one of my songs that I've ever sung, and you can't just.
She doesn't need a team. Mariah needs to work. She's the type of artist that has a gazillion. Like you said, she has 1,000,001 number ones, 1,000,001 number albums.
Right.
That's her discography. She can make money and do that. Forget making new albums. Forget getting a new.
But that's what she loves.
Moving along
Oh, please.
to, because we've spent forever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
talking
edit
about
that a lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to our next song break
Yes.
by Tory Lanez. This song is called TLC. It's a tribute to TLC too. All right.
And we'll be right back on Drink This.
Fuck it, I admit it. I did it to get it. I wrote you a song. invented you wrong. I hit it and quit it. Forget that I did it. You'll probably call me a buster by the end of the song. But I ain't gon' act like there wasn't a time when I wasn't that guy. And you treated me like a nigga that's just on the passenger side. When you and your girls were screaming at y'all don't want no scrubs. I was that nigga that wanted you but ain't get no love. Then I made a decision, I'm with it, it's written. When I catch you slipping, I'm going through your room. Said I done came up now, I got my cake up now. But I cannot forget all the times you used to say to me. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? 'Cause I remember that. You and all your friends would say. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? 'Cause I remember that. You and all your friends would say. You see, I was the nigga that was all on the side of his best friend's ride. See, my pockets were thinner, but my dollars were slimmer. When I asked for your digits, you simply wrong. So I finally waited, I waited for you. Plotting the way I'm gonna do it and waiting for you to fall through. I pulled up on you and then ran up where you thought that shit was mine. And that's when you came up and gave me your number, it's sick just to know. But I ain't play timid, it's guaranteed that we did it. First night I came over, she had me in her room. And all that I'm thinking is look what a car can do. It got me getting you outside your best and you used to say, do you remember that? Do you remember that? 'Cause I remember that. You and all your friends would say, do you remember that? Do you remember that? 'Cause I remember that.
All right, you guys, welcome back to the show. That was Tory Lanez with TLC.
Yes. Now on to headlines.
Headlines.
Ooh, you ready?
I is.
All right. So this week, well, over the last week, we had the iWatch, out on Friday, April 10th, and it sold out in like an hour.
I told you.
Which was crazy. Every single watch sold out, even that really expensive one. I can't believe that.
They bought them like they were hotcakes.
That's ridiculous.
Just this is how they build the demand. So like when they say, "Oh, we sold out," that don't mean they sold a bazillion of them. They just sold. They had what they had at their store, and they're building the demand. So they ain't gonna have them for like another 4, 5, 6 weeks. They're gonna make the demand for them, and then they're gonna give them to the stores. That's how they do. They will probably send. They probably had like maybe 2 of those $10,000 watches. Boom. So then probably had like 15 of the other ones. That's how the stores do it, and that's how they build the demands, and that's how they create upset customers. Because bitches be mad when they can't get stuff, and
but
they have the pre-orders and waiting lists and all that mess.
I just feel like in this day and age, they should really get a better system about online buying for like releases like this, because like with shoes, with these iWatches, the iPhones. Like all these things that come out online, and you have to keep refreshing, and nothing. And then sometimes you get it in your cart, and then you hit the checkout, and then it's like, boop, try again.
Right.
And you like, why? So I feel like they should really try and come up with a better system to get people to really get these products for real. And
but that goes back to what he was saying about how they have they only have a certain amount. That's what everything, clothes, shoes and stuff, they always have that certain amount.
Yeah.
So
that's why I feel like
if you don't
that's why I feel like you should be
a little bit faster.
That's why I feel like pre-orders should be better. Like,
but they can't because they always start out.
Yeah. But what I think is sad is that you set your ass down there and you paid all this money for this watch, and you have to wait a whole 2 months to get it.
Yep.
It's gonna be in the store by the time you get your watch. You could have just walked in and bought it.
That's how this iPhone 6 was, like the gold. Everybody wanted that gold one.
Yeah, they really did.
They pre-ordered and paid for it, and by the time they got it, we was just selling them out. Selling them off.
People was already walking off.
Exactly, because we had them. It was like months of delays on that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So, and then some people aren't even gonna be getting theirs until July.
The watch?
Yes.
Baby, buy.
I'm like, what's the point of even buying it? Like,
It's gonna be old.
it's gonna be so. Everybody gonna be found out something new and everything, and you can be like, really.
But that's typical Apple fashion. I already knew that was gonna happen. They do it every time they launch.
And they might not get it till like mid or late July because they ain't shipping out nothing on 4th of July. So, big news this week. Miss Hilary Clinton is running for president for 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
First female.
I'm very excited.
Me too.
It is.
I love Hilary.
I like Hilary too.
I love Hilary.
I've loved her since Bill Clinton days.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about her. She's just so lovable. She's likable.
Jamila said, do y'all think the world is ready for a female president?
Yes.
Yep.
We got our first black president.
Because, I never thought the world was going to be ready for a black president, but we had one twice.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 terms.
Right. I'm like, who's the other?
Who the other one?
I'm like, Abe.
Oprah. It was Oprah. But yeah, so I think the world is ready now. I just feel like Hillary has the knowledge. Low key, you get Bill Clinton back in the house, and then, but I wonder who she's gonna be running with. Like I was like, my dream race would be her and Michelle. Now that would be an office.
Nah,
it's definitely Michelle too tired to be going. She like, girl, give me at least 4 more years out of the house, and then I can come back.
So if Hillary is elected president, there will be no first lady.
No, it'd be a first
man. The first time ever. That's so funny. The first man.
I think that'd be amazing. Bill Clinton would make a great first man.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Back in the White House.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I feel like
he's like, I thought y'all got rid of me.
Oh. He said, I still did not have sexual relations
with Monica Lewinsky. Oh my God.
No, with that woman. He didn't even say her name. He said that woman.
I said, he Patty.
I remember I was young. I was like, he Patty? Like, he couldn't even say her name.
But that is something. I
think
that's
excited.
something to go down in the record books. It is.
Because I know at first she wanted to run when Obama first ran.
Yep.
But
she's
then
like,
she
I don't
ended
stand
up
a
pulling
chance
out.
against this nigga.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this was all planned.
Yeah.
This was like,
I think they did the right thing. I think Hillary now, she's been doing everything else that she's been doing her time since the first trying to campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is gonna be a great run. I like her campaign commercial. Her, what'd you call it? Her bid for candidacy.
Oh, yeah.
I like that commercial. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm excited. She got my vote. I can't wait to see her and who's gonna be trying to go against her. And who's she gonna run with? That's what I'm really waiting for.
Yep.
I just feel like it's no chance. Whoever's running, there's no chance. Come on now. She gotta be able to have her. Come on now.
Yeah. This is true. The only thing that's gonna make it interesting, like with whoever goes against her, is the fact that she's a woman. The Republic America, they ain't gonna fly with that. They just really not.
And what I don't get about Republic women is that you do know the Republican Party didn't even want women to vote. And but you just sold for this party, and you sold for all this mess, and I just don't understand. Do you understand the history of your party?
They don't. So
I don't know. I just feel like they need to leave her alone. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are gonna try and bash her, and but that just comes with the game. Look how they do our president every day.
But I was going to work the other day on the expressway. There was this man on the overpass waving a thing that says "Kill Obama."
Wow!
Like kill Obama. He had music playing, saying that
my thing is, why are you still doing this? This man in office it's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Leave him alone.
Exactly.
It's over with. He can't run again. So
no, they don't care. What they're gonna do? They're gonna try and tarnish his legacy forever. After he gets out of the house, they're still gonna have a microscope on him. They still gonna try and find something for him to do. They're gonna watch Sasha and Malia. They're gonna want them to mess up. They are gonna want to tear them down because they never wanted him there in the first place. And then when he was there, they gave him the hardest time. He's still making all these things happen. They still want to throw out other negative stuff. I never seen a president be so bashed. That wasn't even a bad president. Like Bush, they didn't bash his ass at all. And I'm just like,
Republican.
Until the FEMA stuff happened. And then people gave him the side eye. But he still wasn't, held accountable like how they be trying to get Barack.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Anyway.
Vote for Hilary.
Vote for Hilary, girl. But in our last story, this one's pretty sad.
Yes, and I know all of y'all, I'm sure by now, have heard about the South Carolina murder that involved a white police officer, and what was the man's name? I forgot the man's name.
Walter Scott.
There you go, Walter Scott. Now you've seen the video. It's been played millions and millions of times. You know the story.
Yeah, I couldn't even watch. I didn't even watch it.
Oh no, I watched it, and it's like it starts off, and you know the weird thing is like if whoever recorded it, had they not sent it up, the man would have just walked off scot-free, because the story was the cop was fearing for his life. The man grabbed his taser, and then that's why he shot him. The video shows the officer tased the man. The man ran away with the taser still stuck to his back, so the taser didn't do nothing. So he started running. The taser fell off. The cop shot 8 times in his back. 8 times. The man dropped on the floor. You know, they put put your arms behind your back, whatever. So the cop walks up to the man on the ground. He walks back to where, you know, the confrontation started, picks up the taser, walks back to the man's body, and drops the taser next to his body, trying to, you know, make it seem like he took it. He tried to, you know, use this against me. And that's what the story was, you know, sent up to the police station. But then the person recorded, dropped the video. We saw what happened. They immediately charged his ass with murder. Like immediately, you can't get, like, there's nothing else you can do. Like, it's like, that's it. It was cold blood. 8 shots. Like the man, I could see if the man was running fast, if he was like athletic, or if he was overpowering. He didn't go 6 feet away from the officer, and the officer shot him like, you know, 8 times.
First of all, 8 times is excessive.
And then shoot
beyond ridiculous. And he was handcuffed. And
well, he wasn't handcuffed when he was running.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He was still free. But still, that's reckless. You shoot 8 times, and this is in a park, by the way. Like, it's a near park. You have other people, you know,
but
bystanders.
8 times is just excessive.
Exactly.
Like, it's so excessive. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you mad? Like, what's going on? But my thing is, you know, with this whole story is that, damn. So my whole thing is with this story, I got kind of mad because the guy was like, you know, he wasn't going to turn the video in at first, and he finally sat down and, you know, he showed a friend, and the friend was like, you know, I feel like you should, you know, you should turn it in. He was like, I thought, you know, if this was somebody in my family, somebody had this evidence, I want them to turn it in. You should turn it in. You just witnessed the man get brutally murdered. Like, why would you not turn that in? Like, what do you got to be scared about?
He said he feared for his life.
Right. Now I was just gonna say, with all the stuff going on, he's probably.
I guess you feel scared, but hell, you got anonymous tips. You better mail that motherfucking video in. Like, my thing is, it's just go to the news station, anonymous source. Like, it's so many outlets out here, you know, and that part scared me because I'm like, guess what? It's probably a lot of other people that have witnessed some stuff that think exactly how he thinks, and people out here scot-free, you know, doing crazy stuff. But I don't know. I just think it's sad that another black man is killed by a white officer using excessive force
for nothing.
And so they said that this guy was running because he owed back child support, and he thought he's going to go to jail.
He thought he was.
He was going to go to jail.
He was going to jail. Back child support, you're going to jail.
Yeah. So he has 4 kids and he's engaged. But it's just too much going on. First of all, pay your child support.
Right.
And then
second of all, don't run from the police.
Yeah,
but
like
still, my thing is, he ain't did nothing that wrong.
Yeah, to get killed.
He didn't outran you.
No.
He didn't outran you. Okay, give up. We got his information. We could find him some other type of way. But to just shoot somebody because they running from you, I feel like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not like
especially 8 times.
It's not like you chasing this man because he didn't just shot somebody or he didn't just hit and run or something. This was a pullover.
Right.
He ran his information, and he ran because he knew he was going to go to jail.
Right.
And it's just like, it's
ridiculous.
Crazy.
And then what really pissed me off, now, I know you don't watch Scandal, Dan, but it was an episode just like this the other week where the officer killed a young black boy, and he said that he, you know, thought he was about to pull a weapon on him.
Yeah.
And he took the knife. He used a different
The knife from the
a knife from a guy he already had arrested in the back seat, and he planted it on the boy, so it can make it look like, you know, the boy had actually pulled a weapon out of him. But you know, they ended up finding out that wasn't true. My thing is, did he watch that and he thought he was gonna get away with that, or like, what's going on? Like, why is this?
Videotape him because you know, see, the only part I seen was, and this is what is when you know they have the cameras on a squad car,
Right.
So that's the on the TV. That's what they showing. They showing a video from the squad car where he pulls him over. He goes to the car, and then after that, when the guy runs, you just hear the talking, the guy over the thing. So you know you never get to see anything else because he ran away from where the camera was.
Right.
So like you said, if that guy didn't turn it in, they would have went by everything that was.
And this
on
guy
there,
would have been
on
going to work.
Would have been over the thing. Yeah.
Just free.
And he would have been going to work, probably killing other innocent black people. Like, it's mind-boggling that one little piece of evidence could have never been turned in, and this guy would still be walking the streets like wasn't nothing going on.
And then it just makes me think about, like, before the smartphone craze or the technology craze, how many times has this happened before?
Lots of times.
Because it's like now it's all surfacing thanks for video recording and video phones and stuff like that, and you see a lot of it now. Every time I'm on Facebook, I was scrolling, I would see a lot, and it's it's not only happening to black folks. It's happening. I saw 2 white teenagers get harassed. I saw 2 Muslim ladies get harassed in their apartment by the police. It's like it's happening. It's like they ain't discriminating. They're just abusing their force or their power that they think they have.
It's just ridiculous that people just have that much hatred. And 8 times. I can't believe he shot this man 8 times.
It's just thinking you have that authority and that power. To do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, I think it's authority and the power, but it's also, but I feel like 8 times, like, it's hatred. Like, it's something, like, in you. Like, first, you abuse your power when you was doing the most. But then you just had too much hatred where you just cold-blooded shot this man 8 times who was running from a taser. Who ain't gonna run from a taser? The hell? Because I know I'm a run. Like, if you tase me, I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be trying to get away. I don't mean I'm trying to run for you. I'm just trying to get away from the damn tase. Like, but I just think it's sad. But yeah, pay your child support and
don't run from the police.
Don't run from the police.
Don't reach for nothing.
Because he done already got you now. So you just
you gonna get caught.
Don't resist arrest.
Don't resist arrest.
And for people that record, it is legal to record police officers as long as you're not in the way of them doing their job. So take that with you, because I know if I see some shit going down, I'm gonna be recording. Shout out to our audience that we had at first.
Yeah, they left us, but we got Jamila still here. She chimed in, ate my ass up a little bit, a lot of bit. We had to edit some things, so you might not hear it all.
Nope. Shout out to Jaden Smith rocking his dresses.
Shout out to Willow for being a lesbian.
What them say?
Oh, she ain't no lesbian.
Right, yeah, rainbow
not
dress.
Rainbow dresses. Shout out to Tory Lanez for the music.
Shout out to Bruce Jenner for being a, transgender.
Dude looks like a lady. And what else?
Shout out to Jay-Z and his Tidal success. It's happening.
And shout out to Mariah Carey for getting her team together and getting her Vegas residency and new music on the way. Well, yeah, thank you guys for listening. And we will check with y'all next week.
Next Tuesday.
Yes.
Get into it.